So imagine you're 23 years old and you're asked to represent your home country in the greatest sporting event in the world, the FIFA World Cup final. This is what happened this past summer, and let's just see how it went for Team Germany.
Still full of running, and it's Götze! It's Mario Götze! It's Super Mario! He might just walk over the water for Germany!
So as you probably heard that guy yelling, that was Mario Götze, and he scored the game-winning goal for the German national team over this past summer, which is a pretty big deal considering he's a Nike athlete, which just shows you that he lives up to the pressure that is set before him, which is immense under that stage. Good afternoon, athletes and team representatives. My name is Israel Soto Garcia, and I'm a sales representative for Nike. Today, I'm going to try to get you to sign with our company and let us be your exclusive provider of soccer equipment. So we're going to go over the increasing popularity in the soccer market and why you need a company like us. We're going to go over our competitors, New Balance, Puma, and mostly our dreaded arch rivals, Adidas. We're going to go over some of our benefits, including our recent technology, and let's get started. So the growth of soccer is something that's been noticed throughout the past years. It's actually increased a massive amount. So let's compare the Women's World Cup final, which had 25.4 million viewers, making it the most viewed soccer game in the history of America, according to the Wall Street Journal. It's up there with the World Series, just a slight advantage over it, and it's only second to the March Madness tournament, which is a pretty big deal considering how big that is for the United States. Next, we have the MLS, which is the Major League Soccer, which is the domestic league here in the United States. Over the past 10 years, its popularity has increased 40%, which is a significant amount, and that's trickled down to our youth system, where soccer has become the second most popular sport, only behind basketball. So now let's talk about some of our competitors. New Balance is fairly new to the market. They've released a couple of shoes, or soccer cleats, sorry, and they're pretty quality, but they're like I said, they're fairly new. Next we have Puma, who is pretty good. They're a cousin to Adidas, both coming from Germany, and like I said, our arch rival Adidas. Raise your hands if you recognize either one of these players. Perfect. So on the left we have Lionel Messi, who's with Adidas, and on the right we have my personal favorite player, Cristiano Ronaldo, who signed with Nike. So these two are basically the faces of each company, and they're arguably the two greatest soccer players of all time. And you know, it's kind of interesting just seeing them trying to make each other better, and it's kind of fun comparing Nike and Adidas, because they're basically our face brands. But we have the advantage though. Out of the 10 most marketable soccer players, we've signed 6 of them. Cristiano Ronaldo is actually recognized by 84% of the entire world, while Lionel Messi is recognized by 76%, which just shows you how much of an advantage we have in the marketing department. This next year, Adidas is expected to make $2.7 billion, and that's only attributed to their slight advantage in the European soccer market, since they are German-based and we're an American-based company. We expect to make $2 billion, which is only slightly off, but here I'll show you right now how we're expected to close that gap. With our exclusive technology, right here you see this shoe. It's called the Nike Magista, and it's actually the exact same shoe that Mario Götze wore when he scored that winning goal that we just saw a little while ago. We worked for 4 years and made 180 prototypes in order to come up with this, which is a lot of R&D. We worked with players, exclusively Mario Götze, Andres Iniesta, Cristiano Ronaldo, just top soccer players. And we've developed this great shoe, which is made with our Flyknit technology, which is basically a series of yarn which is knit together into different textures and patterns in order to maximize performance and minimize waste. So it's ultra strong, it's lightweight, it's pretty much different than any other cleat we've seen on the market. It has a dynamic fit collar, which according to most players, it kind of makes it feel like the cleat is an extension to your leg, so it gives you just that really natural feel. And actually, Mario Götze said, when you're a Nike player, you always expect something amazing, but this boot surpasses everything, which just shows you how much we take our players' feedback into account. And we don't only produce cleats, of course, we produce other stuff. This is actually the English Premier League ball, and this is the La Liga in Spain. Spain's ball. They actually use our balls during the regular season and playoffs, which just shows you how much of an influence we have in the top 2 leagues in the world. And just to remind you, I'd like to tell you our mission statement: to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world, which is something I believe we firmly uphold by having so much research and development going into our products and working with just the top athletes, trying to give them what they want and what will give them the upper hand. So today we went over the increasing market for soccer and why you need such a recognizable company in order to thrive. We went over the competitors and how we stand out from them in terms of quality and just overall brand awareness. And finally, we talked about our technology and how it's innovative and completely different from what any other company is doing. And with that, I'd like to propose a deal to you. If you give us your business, I guarantee you will give your players an upper hand on the field and off the field. And I guarantee you that the only regret you'll have is that you didn't sign with our company sooner. So thank you all for your time, and remember, just do it. Are there any questions?